Hey, traders. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for coming out. And, what a recovery day from last night, Patreon night.
Thank you for the amazing community you have created. Please take a look at Bepro on Qcoin when you get the chance.
We'll look at it, friend. Thank you for the 2525 and the kind words. We will look at Bepro. I know we had been monitoring that one. A lot of people were interested in it, and at least recently, people have been requesting it, like you, Steve. So sure, yeah. It's just another one that made a deep 88% retrace plus, and has reversed there, like many others are beginning to reverse. Some more than others. Market not created equally with S coins, but anyway, S&P 500 all-time high close, highest weekly and daily candle ever. Dow Jones Industrial, highest weekly and daily candle of all time, close confirmed. Ethereum is eyeballing $3,000, and Bitcoin is doing something extremely significant right now as I'm speaking to you. So T.S. Eliot,
man, let's go smile. Check on that stinky linky for his smile. Much
We'll
love,
look
homie.
we'll look at Link. Thank you, T.S. Eliot, for the 3333 repeating, of course. They were Jenkins. Thanks, man. Yep, and then what is it? Link. They're now fully integrated. AccuWeather is completely on the blockchain. Link's blockchain now. Chainlink and AccuWeather. They do all of Apple's default weather. Right, you go to your Apple phone, if you have an iOS or whatever, AccuWeather's built into their system. That's now all on Link's blockchain now.
Dude.
Pretty cool.
Bears rats?
Yeah, Bears rep for sure. Max Payne. But it's just there's that tremendous sign of strength, and Bitcoin, what it's doing today. If you follow me on Twitter, I did post this already. Clearly in linear scale, not log scale. There's no breakout in log scale, but in linear scale, when we normally look at, you have Bitcoin breaching the January 8th high of 41,986, and at the same time of breaching that high, you're breaching a supply line that goes back to anchor points 1, all-time high April 14th, anchor point 2, May 10th. You were breaching that today and only today. You went up and you actually tested it August 1st as resistance before selling off, and then a bullish engulfing candle appeared, and we talked about that. You're getting fall through price action. Yesterday, a 10% swing in price from the lowest low to the highest high, and now 1 hour, 46 minutes until a confirmed candle close breakout. Highest levels Bitcoin seen since May 18th. And there's a lot of upside if this is real. This could always be a fake out, whatever, of course, but if it's not a fake out, upside potential eventually, we're talking overhead resistance of $58,000. Clearly, that's the only ones. You do have swing lows. 45K and 48.9, swing lows, but the overhead is around 58K, and that is, 78% retraces. Everybody say yeah! Wow, dude. Wow. Thank you, everybody. Say yeah for the 100. Say it, chat. Yes in the chat.
Everybody say yeah, it tipped $100. Hex 4 hours daily.
We will look at it, and it's not too good. It's down 8% today. It's not been able to recapture highs. And it's down on a day where Bitcoin's breaking out. Ugh. There the yes in the chat. Thank you, dude.
Mitch, what's good, my brother?
What's up, Conrad?
Can we check out DBC, Deep Brain Chain in the Membrane?
I remember that one. I recall that exists. Thank you, dude. Yep. Add it to the list. Much love. All right. So that is the significance. This is the daily time scale. All right. Bitcoin building positive momentum again, and the RSI still beautiful. 67.67. Repeating, of course. I love it, man. Not overbought. Looking great. Ethereum just as good, if not better. Where you are right now at an inflection point, a high, a swing high that was created May 26th and then regarded again June 3rd. That is where you are. Earlier today, you were breaching that, but as you can see, that is exactly where the price is, just butting up against a very real resistance. breaking that, there's very little above you. I mean, if these are the last overhead resistance points, right? I mean, they are actually. Sorry, I'm saying like, if you break this level, you understand the next area where there were swing highs that were created. The only one is up at 41.85 above 28.93, $2,900. Okay, positive Momo building, overbought, but hey, you can remain overbought for a while. And if this breaches, could be really, really nice price action on Ethereum, even though it's already been phenomenal. And we're sitting at 6,000 plus Ethereums, I believe, already been burned, right? What was the name of that again? I bookmarked it, hold on. So we can just go there real quick. Ultrasound.money, that's what it is. This shows you the amount of Ethereums that have been burned since EIP 1559. Theoretically, you think that would make Ethereum more of a deflationary asset, which could make it the argument stronger for it being some source of store of value. Cool. Market participants love it. Wherever they are, I've got an alert set up for here at session highs. You'll hear the beep while we're on stream. Okay, so that's your Bitcoin, that's your Ethereum. I mean, you know, Hex, dude, wow, it was way lower. It was at 12 cents, 11.9 cents, and has rallied pretty well. But on the daily, no harm, no foul yet. Hidden bullish divergence has still not really completely played out where you're building positive momentum on higher prices. All right, T.S. Eliot, man. Say Elliot, say it.
T.S. Eliot tipped $100.
Session top Jesus, you just took
say
up.
Elliot, say it. Concerned Doge.
You know, you can tip and you can have concerned Doge in your TTS. Interesting. Thank you for becoming the session top Jesus, 133.33 on the day, exceeding everybody say yeah. Thank both of y'all though, for real. So when Hex was down over 10% today, it is only down 5.3%. It is still attempting its rally, and I think it's all good until it makes a lower low than 10.8 cents on the daily, right? Because you've just created a low, a discernible low, the rally. So just stay above that, hexagons, and all will be well. But really, even if you fall below, I mean, the major area is the June 14th high, I'm sorry. And then things get real bad, I mean, then the demand line, and then we talk about the previous discernible swing low, which is like 7 cents, 6.9 cents. That lines up with an old high. So, I mean, there's all kinds of support for this asset. You really just don't, you want to see it keep making higher lows, even from the local low that you just created July 31st. You want to stay above that and keep rallying, man. So, that's your Hex. Leprechaun, dude, thank you. What an uptrend for now, still. Just kind of, you know, leaves a bad taste in your mouth with Bitcoin doing such substantial things, greater things than it's done. The most significant, profound thing Bitcoin has done in a long time. It's happening today, and this asset's just not playing ball really, but it had been playing ball the whole time Bitcoin was doing nothing, right? So that's the silver lining here. All right, Bepro. Let me just make sure I got my notes checked here. Hey, chat. You know what I like? I like totals. Totals, why? Because totals is testing that inflection point, right? 1.71 to 1.78 trillion dollar market cap, collectively, all cryptos combined. You're at it, man. We knew if you could breach that high from July 4th, that would eventually happen. You even got yourself a back test. So a rally, and if you ever breach this, ladies and gentlemen, you could understand what could happen. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. It could go straight up again, man. So just pay attention to total at critical areas. Okay? Quick sound check. Are we okay on audios? Can y'all hear me? Is this live? You know, all those things. Yes, the ancient leprechaun flute passed down for thousands of generations. Yes, thousands of years of generations or something, dude. Hold on. Paraphrasing. Yes, yes, yes. Something exceptional is happening on this asset. It already had been happening, but it's even better now in certain ways. The request was for Bepro, or it's just more like Bepro, that on the daily has broken above a critical inflection point and has now back tested it as support and is certainly above it. So if Bepro can sustain prices above 9.87 tenths of 1 cent, the probability is pretty high that it would go to 1.8 pennies. That is a tremendous amount of upside, chat. From where it is right now to the next level, 72% upside. Unbelievable. It is unbelievable, right? Because that's like life-changing gains. But all we can do as analysts, right? Technicians, right? Market technicians, is look at the historical price action correlation between the levels that have been created on the chart. And the only levels that make sense are 9.8 tenths of 1 penny that you're now back testing as support. Not only that, the 200-day moving average to boot. And then all we have above that's 1.8 cents. I mean, you could maybe say 1.6 cents. A candle low close from April 7th, wick highs. Okay, that's definitely a reasonable argument right there for reality of potential area of inflection. Okay, 1.6 pennies if you wanted to be a little more conservative. I'm just looking at the wicks. Okay, so even from that, be more conservative, we're looking at 53% upside on Bepro if it can hold above 1 penny pretty much. Okay, that's your Bepro network to US dollar tether that has already had a really nice run. But again, it's all about the levels, and you're above a certain level that makes me feel some type of way. Up 7.2% today. Okay? What's wrong with this dude, man? Is he still drunk? Alright, next to the request, man, already. We're out the gate, dude. Well, Link, you know, I'm thinking $25, $50 to $27 still kind of like the target. I just like levels of congestion there. It's really, really choppy. So I think it's just leveling out at a swing high, candle high close from January 23rd right now. That's what it hit, and just sitting sideways, man. One wave up since the engulfing candle's been number go up. No bearish divergence or anything. You know, this could pull back at some point, maybe back test $20 as support. That'd be real. That'd be really nice. It has regarded it as resistance before. It has breached it, but it has never confirmed that what was once a resistance is support. It's done that before. It did it back here May 25th. It almost did it February 24th. So, oh man, it's like, it was one of those that just didn't have a strategic entry because it had fallen below critical supports. It was in the middle of nowhere between lows and highs, but it engulfed like Bitcoin and has just been rallying ever since. But, you know, remember, its most previous discernible event on this chart is the lowest low of the entire correction. That's it, lowest low. So you have not confirmed any sort of short-term accumulation. Local accumulation doesn't exist on this one. Link. So in actuality, there are better looking assets technically. I'm not saying Link sucks or anything. I'm just saying, like, I'd prefer to see higher lows locally than lower lows. Lowest lows of correction lows, you know? So that's Link. Yeah, it's okay. It's not super special. It's not Maker. It's not like Maker at all. Maker's the real deal, chat. Hey, good to see you. What's up, Echo Leaf and Bullish Pat? You should change your name to Bullish Pat for memes. Okay, inside memes. Did y'all see on the intro? I added a couple legends to the legend board or whatever. Mark Douglas and Thomas Bulkowski, who got him in on there. I think we're gonna add like Steve Neeson, maybe Gann, maybe a couple more. Pretty cool. And so those are the requests right there, Link, and then let's look at the Deep Brain chain. we can't look at, we have to look at it in Bitcoin because there's, I remember being here on Bitcoin. It's not very good, dude. It's actually pretty terrible. Wow. Yeah, I remember this one looked okay. This one was okay, but it doesn't matter, man. You're tethering, you're tying this, your denominator's Bitcoin. So like, have fun trading deep brain chain to Bitcoin when the asset has just breached a critical inflection point bearishly and has now back tested and confirmed what was once a support is now, and support from back here from 2019 is now resistance. Resistance before. Last time it was a resistance, the asset lost 64% of its value in 58 days, and then to the nadir point, it lost 92% of its value. So that's the first time it ever tested this place as resistance. It's doing it again. I hate it. I hate it, man. Now it is showing like bullish divergence on the MACD. Sure, I mean, that's real. But dude, until you get back above 1761 Satoshis, I hate this asset. I don't hate it. I guess it requires too much energy to hate something. But I don't like it. I don't like it. It's doing bearish things. It's doing what you would want an asset to do if you flip the chart over. Oh my God, it broke out of a range and is back testing that range, that zone as support for the first time. It's back above the 200 moving average, right? No, it's below the 200-day moving average since July 26th. Bearish, it's not good. Now, if the asset breaks back above 1761, everything changes. You get that, right? When new data presents itself and you get back above a critical level, it could be bullish again. This could be a spring. It has not sprung yet. It's only doing bearish things. That's it. Yeah, bullish divergence on the oscillators on a low to lower low. I mean, so it's looking like, I mean, this chart is implying that sellers are exhausted, but I don't know how they can be exhausted if Bitcoin continues to rally and the breakout is real. I would not want to touch any Bitcoin pairs. If Bitcoin is truly, really breaking out above that January 8th high and supply line from all-time highs, I wouldn't want to touch any Bitcoin pair. Okay, good luck on your deep brain chain. I'm sorry, dude. I wish I had better news. Crown gave me a shout out on the stream. No, dude, he's yeah, I ended up watching some of it last night. I ended up subbing the channel, and I even said like, "Night, a good stream" or something. You know, making contact, dude. I don't know. I should probably just join his Discord if we're gonna like collaborate on doing a stream or something together. But yeah, we had, I guess, similar things to say about Bitcoin, and it was all about the ifs, and the if was breached very, very early this morning. And it's wonderful. Bitcoin's up 4.5%, $1,832, not overbought. This is how it begins, chat. This is how breakouts begin, looking like this. Very, very good. So we got through the requests already, man. So we can look across the market at the positive price action that these assets have received. You know, I'm screaming from the mountaintops about ICX. Icon to the US dollar has breached and is already broken out. Bitcoin broke out today. ICX has been broken out for a few days now, maybe even like four days. What was once a support December 2017 and resistance August 2018, it is now a support, and it is confirmed as support. So the only thing that needs to happen now is a huge green candle, a huge impulse candle, and it's like, oh my God, ICX is up 30% in a day or something stupid, because that's normally what happens when this asset gets above this level. Huge crazy runs, huge crazy dumps, you know, between levels. So it's straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. That's all that happens, and you've confirmed a double bottom. You've made an 88% retrace, so value perceived area. It's literally bullish divergence on the second low. Literally, it doesn't get better than this if you care about what I teach. I've learned, what you know, market participants are looking for value. They're looking for confirmation lows. They're looking for assets to break back above critical levels from history that were once resistance and then regard them as support successfully. That's all confirmation. So you just can't be surprised if this asset marks up tremendously in value at some point in the near future. Okay, I have an alert set up, so it's up 1.82%. Icon, let's go chat. Hype for Icon. Certainly a clean W. That's right, dude. W for win. Win moon. It's not just ICX, even though ICX is kind of one of the specimens, dude, for sure. Okay. IOTA was looking pretty good too. It's not near as good. It made up this really lower low. I do like the asset above 80 cents though. 80.7 cents is a high from September 2018. Anything above that for IOTA, I think you could maybe run up to test like 121, but it's just one of those that, hey man, it looked like a bunch of other ones, and then those other ones, none of them look as good as like a handful of others. So it's like, nah, I'm not paying too much attention to these. I know they can mark up tremendously, but again, we're just looking for the outperformers during the sell-off, right? We're looking for ones that instead of making the lowest low the correction, we're looking for ones that made higher lows, right? And I think you know where I'm going right now. And it's Maker that did make certainly a substantially higher low than the previous low. More market participants on the asset than they did before when Bitcoin was showing the lowest low, when Ethereum was showing the lowest low of the correction. Maker wasn't. And it is above critical areas. And I think, and all it's done today is been spending some time after making a massive breakout yesterday, is back testing what was once a resistance, support, resistance as support. Upside targets around $4,000, man. It was a beautiful harmonic too. It's only visible in the 4-hour here. It was a beautiful, beautiful bullish bat that hit the a reaction low, a reversal low. It's just fantastic, man. It's like there's not much more you could ask for. Hidden bullish divergence to boot, as we had found that yesterday. It started having a massive breakout when Scott Carney and me were talking on stream. Okay. OMG is still fine, man. OMG is still, and then it's just like GRT as well, dude.
Gentlemen,
OMG is fine. So 4.3%, similar, very, very similar. It's above all critical levels. Well, it's above the level I think it's most critical. Yeah, it's just like a high from August 2018, and multiple times in August 2018. All right. There's a high from May. There's a high from September of last year, December of last year, January of last year. It was all resistance. It became support. It was resistance again, and now you're above it, right? And anything above this, man, it's very, very good. There's a lot of open space for upside on OMG. Yeah. What's up, George Diploma? Yeah, it's not looking hot, man. It's like not been able to hold on to that demand line. Well back, I mean, definitely back inside that huge range it had been confined in for a year, over a year now, man, on bad earnings, on a top line miss, revenues miss. But it's like, how in the world can you keep up with what happened last year as Amazon, It's a patience game if you're an investor. So yeah, anything above 440 to 448 is very good, and you are now locally right here. That's the local BAMM. That's where huge upside. It's the potential double bottoms neckline as well. 487. Have an alert set above that just marginally, because if you hear that beep, that is where things are going to get really interesting. A local breakout. You haven't done that yet. You're very close. OMG. Yet gold, silver, devastated today. 10-year yield back above 1.3%. That's probably real bad for precious metals. Yep. That's great, man. Basic attention tokens, fantastic. Yeah, above 64 cents, man. Look, dude, that's the resistance we just talked about on OMG is what BAT has already broken and is back tested technically. I mean, it literally back tested spring. Hidden bullish divergence there too. So anything above 64.7 cents on BAT could be a huge markup. Huge markup. I mean, it was really the lowest risk, best time ever for BAT was 44 to 47 cents right here. And that's like 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Looks really good on the daily. Very good on the daily, as you can see right here. I mean, the target is pretty much 89 cents. I mean, that's just a candle high close locally from May 26th. That May 26 high, 88 cents, is like where Ethereum is right now, like 2,900, 28.93. So obviously not underperforming Ethereum, but that's probably the target. 89 cents, then $1.08 after that. $1.08, if you look left, is that high back in January 2018 on basic attention token, man. Schiff been quiet today. I don't know. I don't follow him on Twitter, so I would imagine he'd be quiet. So we just keep making the rounds, man. Go to Cardano, that is still yet to test 145, 148. That is it, dude. If you ever break that, you could see massive upside. Could be seeing 184 to $2 again. But like, it needs to truly break above that old high from July 4th. That is 148. Because if you fail again, you're just running the chance of a momentum shifting structure. Very complex head and shoulders, right? Make a higher high now, breach the resistance, and run to $2 plus. That's all I can say about Cardano. Nah. Performing mediocrely or something. Yeah, dude. Real quick, let's look at that, because that was really freaking good, man. Sushi is attempting a breakout on the daily. Chat, do you hear me?
Bruh.
Look here. Look, listen.
Sushi, lots of upside potential on this asset. If this is confirmed today, it would be the highest daily candle close since June 9th. Neckline being breached right now. If it breaks it, I think the target would be 1341 eventually. Those highs that Ethereum's testing, that would be Sushi's next level to run to. Okay, chat? Big freaking deal, up 2.38%, but is in the midst, as I'm speaking to you, of breaking out. That's it, dude. Sushi Connect. Gotta love it. Monero, the world's favorite privacy coin, the textbook bullish Gartley, the first trade setup I posted of this whole little potential reversal is going very well. You gotta love how it broke out, then back tested, and then 3-line striked, and now has reached 266, which is, I don't even know where. Maybe it's just a high from December of 27. Oh, it's a low from February 2018. That's what it's testing. It breaks that, it's going to 291. You break 291, you're going to 330. A lot of overhead resistance still looking left, man. Nothing like Bitcoin, but dang, it's been performing very well. This is exactly a specimen, right? You know, in an uptrend, a long-term uptrend, massive pullback, really deep retrace from previous lows. XABCD presents itself. Confirmation low, triple divergence, bullish engulfing candle at that area. Dude, it was everything, man. It was so good, and could continue to climb, where I think now we're talking about a new wave, a large wave going on. We're talking like 78% to an 88% retrace eventually on Monero. Okay, that's what this harmonic's ushering in, another huge wave. And it could take a while, it could take a month or two, but you just understand what's happening, man. Wave analyses. Hype in the chat, no, yes, dead. Financials, man, we knew it looked incredible, and they're continuing to outperform the whole market. They're keeping the market up today. We'll switch gears to Doge, the meme coin that is massively underperforming a lot of assets. I mean, it can't even breach the 200. I guess it just breached the 200 moving average, like, 8 hours ago. and is above it, but it's not making higher lows really locally. Dude, Doge, if you want to see Doge do really well, it needs to eventually test and break 23 cents. That's it, dude. Till then, it's a mess. Okay. It's an underperforming mess. Why would it like, is there any way, chat, like this is new from TradingView, like when you scroll over something on your watch list, it does that. I don't want it to do that. Is there any way to turn that crap off? Like why would I want, I know what it is, why would I want that to pop up on my watch list? Someone teach me how to get rid of that. I'd be very, very grateful. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't want that. Cream, oh man, great idea to look at that. Cream is stuck between two major levels, was unable to breach 210. It was too many sell orders, but that's okay, because what could be happening is, you could understand if this is a low, then you got just ascending triangle behavior, accumulation, sell wall. Forced marketing crap. This thing, yeah, I agree. I hate it. It's so stupid. Like, why would I want that? Like, it's so dumb. Figure it out. So, Cream. Okay, Cream. Okay, Cream. It's gonna happen, man. That's just sometimes. Sometimes we break it like nothing, but we knew this was just a critical level. It wasn't a joke, and be above that is kind of nothing until that's the big one, man. I think 210 is the big resistance. I got friggin' like helicopters, dude.
Hey Mitch, I can't wait for you and Crown to get together and speak some knowledge. Have a great day, Mitch. Always enjoy the streams for years now. Keep going. And I'm so happy the viewers are growing again. You deserve it.
Oh, are they? I don't even, are they growing? Dude, I have 700 viewers right now. I'm probably shadow banned. I'm not growing. My numbers aren't growing either, so big news. But thank you, man, for the contribution. Thanks, dude. Anyway, so I don't even know. It's like, just start randomly looking at things. Gold devastated, dude. I mean, it's just bad. Just really double topping now. I don't like it anymore. I hate gold now. I mean, like this, that's so pathetic, dude. And you just confirmed the high. That's so bad. And that's what we knew. Like, you hold this level, everything's okay. You're back below the supply line from the all-time high. You're double top. It's just, I don't like it, man. Just, it's a terrible asset to trade anyway. I mean, we got lucky on this nice wave up, dude, but it's just, what is it doing? You can't like continue to perform like this and just be like, why would a trader want to put their money in this to try to have it take advantage, right? And it's just, it's too slow. You'll be stuck in it for too long, doesn't pay a dividend. There's like nothing incentivizing about gold, dude.
0.008649398.
Conrad, yes. Thank you for the 20. Anonymous, thanks for 25 UBT. Sure, we'll look at Unibrite. Yes. Thank you, dude. But store value. Yeah, nice store value that literally does not keep up with inflation, dude. Nope. What is it down now year over year? Okay, because today, chat, is the 1 year anniversary of the buying climax. The highest high of all time for gold was 365 days ago. And look at it, year over year, it's down 15%. Yeah, no thanks, man. Too large a market cap too, man. Like, how much money is required to a $10 trillion asset to move the meter? It's just like, God. Forget about it. Terrible. Yeah, you think Peter Schiff, man, why would he be saying anything right now? He's like, man, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. Gold's the same price it was, literally, October of 2012. Gold's the same price it was November of 2011. It's terrible. It's a store value, meaning it will stay static, right? It will stay static in its valuations for a decade. Sure. But the US dollar does not stay static. It continues to depreciate over a decade. Yeah. Tremendously depreciates in value over the past year and a half. So what's the argument? Yeah, store value, it stays the same in price, but it never really keeps up with inflation. No way. No way, dude. The chart speaks for itself, dude. Trash. Literal trash. Bitcoin. You know what the price was in 2011, 2012, right? It was almost zero. Let the numbers speak for themselves. Performance speaks for itself, dude. XAU to BTC. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. This rectangle here. Look at that breakdown, dude. Woo. Trash. Trash, dude. Gold to Bitcoin. It looked like kind of couple handle a little bit, but the context was pretty bad. Yeah, dude. Like, it was so weak. That's what's so bad about this, dude. It was so weak of an asset that it couldn't even come to back test what was once a support. December 2017, we're talking when Bitcoin hit all-time highs, buying climax. Holy crap, Bitcoin was at $5,000 3 or 5 days ago, and now it's at 20,000. Oh my God, right? That day. It couldn't even go and back test that as a resistance. It was so trash. But it did go pretty much and test the 200-day moving average as a resistance and then rejected it like it was the plague, right? And now it's hit the lowest level, the lowest daily close on XAU to BTC since May 14th. Really bad, man. Really bad. Is the infrastructure built, voted on tomorrow or something? What? Yeah, be sure to, if you want to learn more about technical analysis, how I do things and stuff, you want to support the channel at the same time, and you want to be connected to a bunch of different people who will help you on your journey as a trader, join the Patreon, man. There's the Patreon link. It's the 6th best day to join the Patreon, dude. Okay, I'm going to pin it. Also, we got how many patrons right now in the army at the Citadel? We have 1,035, chat. 1,035 patrons. That's it, dude. So get wrecked gold to Bitcoin, get wrecked gold to the US dollar, get wrecked US dollar. That somehow has reversed, right? Has hit an inflection point and has bounced. That's really interesting, dude. Really, really interesting. Kind of hidden divergence a little bit, but that's it. You see it. I mean, like I've had this plotted, and you're flirting with it, and you're back testing the spring. Interesting. You might run up to 93 or 43 to test that. If you break that, you go into 95. Man, this held, chat. This held on. Yeah, gold will eventually make it up there, man, to higher highs. Eventually, dude. Yeah, eventually. Sure. God, how old are you gonna be though? By the time it gets there, opportunity cost is real. Chat, KNC, doing things, up 3.76%. Yes, highs, KNC has seen since July 7th. If it closed right now on the daily, it'd be the highest daily candle close since June 18th. Baby, we're going. We back tested a spring at 134 and it's been straight up since then, man. That high, right? Those highs, November of 2020, an inflection point. Spring, back test of spring, July 25th. Beautiful, dude. But it was a bull flag recently. Chat. It was a perfect bullish bat pattern. Oh, not perfect. It's actually kind of a scuffed, busted Gartley. I don't know, it's very close. It's almost, you know, we've just been seeing a lot of those, man. The nice 618s on B and lower highs on C, and then they go to 886s, not 786s. Deep value down there. So, gorgeous, man. C at 186. You're approaching C at 178. Could see them the daily close today. It's beautiful, man. Altcoin's still running, chat, even as the stream is going, man. Thanks for the 917 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, both up. But don't do it for me. Do it actually for Bitcoin and crypto. Okay? They look good, dude. They look real good. Yeah, Spire-Eyes Death. Okay, let's get a couple requests. And we're going to look at it right now, okay? And that one with Amazon. Yeah, Amazon just, oof. Can't miss on earnings, dude, but kind of interesting. And isn't that always how it is? Kind of always a little interesting. 33, 42, 81 is a high that goes back to July 13th of last year. It was that initial high, right? And it was regarded as support. It's been regarded as resistance, 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 resistance a billion times. And not once in history, really, has it acted as a support. So what we're looking for next week on Amazon is, pray to God that this asset can hold above that level. It did close above it technically by like $4, okay? So if that can hold, there is a chance historically anything above that level straight up to $3,500. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Couldn't do it here, but straight up, straight down, straight up. So always a chance that this can hold on. Some good things could happen. All right, so that's your hopium you can smoke, right? And you got the demand line that you did close below to close of the week, and you did technically bearishly engulf the previous candle. So let's see what happens at this major inflection point. It's gonna be interesting next week on Amazon. Pay attention, all right? Market driver, failed on earnings, missed. Okay, that is your Amazon. Tech really didn't do very well today. Could you imagine if gold did terrible, if silver did terrible? Could you imagine what platinum did? Platinum is rolling over, chat, and has broken today a very, very critical support. Very bad. Technical damage has been done on platinum, down 2.55%. 1,030 to 1,050 is almost everything. It's the low from 2006. It's the high from 2015. It's the high from 2017, 2018, 2020. It was a support. It was regarded as support, and then you're rolling over. So now look out. Not good. You don't want to be, I don't want anything to do with platinum below that level. Nothing. Nope. Nothing to do with this asset below 1,030. Now, if it ever gets back above 1,050, let's start talking again, because that's how important that level is. But now, I don't want anything to do with it. It could very well come on down to freaking $800 eventually. I don't want to see it until it gets there, or it gets back above 1,050. There's your platinum, dude. It's terrible. It's really bad. Technical damage has been done today and yesterday, too. It's really the past 3 days, platinum has fallen apart. Can we get a little hype on Bitcoin to close? Hey man, we got an hour and 4 minutes. I don't know, dude. Okay, that's your platinum. I'm sorry, man. Very bad. Very bad. Conrad, thank you, dude. All right, the next one was Unibrite. Well, it did some very fascinating stuff before this run up. You know, it was already in a really nice uptrend. It then pulled back like many assets across the space, then back tested this May of 2020 and July of 2020 high. There's also other times too. It was resistance, resistance, resistance. It became support in February and went nuts. But look, it held, and then it made a higher low. All right, this was July 20th. This is like Maker. This is a better performing asset than even Ethereum and Bitcoin, because when they were making their lowest lows, they had seen since January 1st, UBT right here was making an actual higher low than June 22nd, 23rd. Accumulation very evident on this chart. And it's probably going to run to 188. I mean, you know, just that high right there from February 18th. It's already above the candlelight close. This could be heading to all-time highs and beyond, man. If things get nuts in crypto again, UBT, the way it's performing now, it could easily see from the high to low fib extensions, $2.82, $3.05, and then the golden mean ratio, the 1.618, is $3.39 up there. You won't believe it now, but the way this is looking is incredible. And what could we do? You know, so think about Scott Carney being in here right now. Think about this, dude. It's a bearish crab pattern, potentially. The 1618 is the target, right? It's not out of the question at all. It's not insane at all. An outperformer to even Bitcoin. UBT. Only available, I think, on Bittrex. Okay, so, meh. Excuse me. Okay, and that was the last request, right? I'm taking all you can throw at me today, chat. But hopefully you're in here and you're watching the stream every day and you're trying to get a better understanding of what swing lows and swing highs represent, what higher lows, higher highs, lower lows, what they represent, okay? What was so spectacular in hindsight on UBT, because I never look at this asset, because there's thousands of assets to look at, it was showing on the higher low hidden bullish divergence, the combination you've always wanted to see. You always want to see on a higher low on the daily time scale, higher levels of negative momentum, and pending price action continuation implied, the engulfing candle and beyond. The target eventually could be $3+ on UBT. Don't forget about it, man. That's it. Crypto, dude. Totals. All of it. UBT partnered with Coca-Cola. Is that real life? Huh. If that's true, no wonder the chart looks like this. It's only made higher highs, higher lows its whole history, pretty much. It's a good looking chart, man. UBT. Sub 880, Royal Gamers, sub man. Adrenaline fighting. Thank you, man, for watching. Sub Rory. No, I'm not worried about Bitcoin, dude. Hey, it's Meth. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? How was your week? I know you were asking questions yesterday when Scott was on, tried to answer, or tried to, talk about it. Dustin, yeah, no, my personality is really weird, so yeah, it might take some time to get used to it. Unfortunately. But, I guess being weird and different is a lot better than being the same as everyone else. Like, what's the fun in being like everyone else, dude? Fridays are normally pretty slow, but like whatever, dudes. Like, God, how many assets have I already looked at in less than an hour? It's like, yeah, Vechain is doing things, but Vechain eventually the target's 14 to 15 cents, man. Nearing the 200-day moving average. Nearing it. I love how the 200 moving average is still up sloping on the daily. It's beautiful. Positive momentum is building again. You're looking really strong on the RSI, 66.6, dude. The way the oscillators look on the daily implies that Vechain could break 10 cents and run to 14 to 15 cents. The aggressive targets for the bullish the bullish shark pattern. It's textbook, man. Reaction low, reversal low. And just another back test of an old high from February as support. Vechain is. Haven't played this in a while. There you go, dude. Automotive updates. You literally have no argument. You just say that. Like, what do you get out of just saying things without an argument at all? Bitcoin just broke out and made its highest high since May 18th. Time to be bearish based on literally nothing. Okay, dude. You have no argument. BAL, yeah, BAL is a trade setup too. So it was gorgeous. It was a higher low, and the higher low, you got above the critical inflection point all the way back from August of last year, man. It was support, support, resistance, resistance. Support, support for the second time, engulfing candle, and now where are you? You're at a major inflection point again, pretty much the neckline of the potential double bottom that is not confirmed yet. Once this breaches, man, you could have huge markup. What's up, Bit? Chin, thank you for the 20. Oops, I got debated, chat. I don't know, you spelled it differently last time that had my guard up. This time I just didn't have my guard up and I just said it. My bad, dude. In before banned. In before deleted by Google moderator team. So don't. Anyway, upside potential on this asset, if it can break $26 roughly, is, wow, 34%. That's where it's headed. It's going to go straight up on BAL. But we had much better areas, right? Like those much lower areas. Was not inflection points, but we had identified that confirmation low. And look at, I guess, look at the volume, how high it is. Very good, man. Storj, yeah, man. Storj is getting ready too. It's a beautiful looking chart, for real. Rodney, man, I didn't even see that. Thanks, dude. Can we look at Ravencoin? Oh yeah, Raven's been mooning, according to people. Jesus, dude. But I mean, like, you know, this is like whack-a-mole. This is, you have to understand, it's doing almost the same thing as everything else. It's just the one that is happening to catch the bids, okay? That's all that's happening on Ravencoin. Now, it's pretty cool to see the asset, the high from October 2019, February 2020. It was tested once like the Jesus and never again, right? Ever since then, huge upside. Has tested the 200-day moving average today for the first time since May 27th. And as you can see, inflection zones between 4 cents and 11.7 to 13 cents, right? That's it. So it hit this one part and held, and now it's rallying, and it could see the top. It could see the top of the, you know, the range. And then above that, above 13 cents is pretty much 22.5 cents. Straight up, straight down, straight up, eventually straight down. And random, this is a failed lower high. That's how bearish it was. There were not enough market participants to push the price back to that critical level, and then it dumped. That's a confirmation, right? The formal confirmation right there. It marked down. So, I mean, here you are, dude. I think that's probably where it could be headed. It's up 38.47%, massively up, overbought. 84, highest level Ravencoin has seen on the Relative Strength Index since February 22nd. Positive momentum's at its highest level since February 27th-ish. So yeah, awesome, but terrible time to be buying literally right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, great. It was maybe news driven or something. Okay. What's up, Jeff? Man, thanks for the kind words last night. I saw you in the chat. And then I think you're the reason why Crown jokingly said something about a Mitch Ray song. So what are we gonna do? Like, what are we supposed to do? Make a Mitch Ray song? He's just like kidding, because it's like what you said was like, make sure he feels welcome or something. And it's like, you know, whatever, dude. You don't have to. I'm just, you know, whatever. Anyway, thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. Miners switching from Ethereum to Ravencoin. Interesting. What's up, Jimmy Ragsdale? What's up, Julia? Yulia, Silent J. What a week it has been for all of crypto and for stocks that have just continued to make all-time highs every day. Different sectors pushing it up to financials, man. That's where it's at. The financial markets. Regional banks made multi-month highs today too. Get some coffee then, Echo Leaf, man. Do it. No big plans. No big plans this weekend. So hopefully no big plans because Bitcoin pumps insanely, you know. That'd be amazing. Okay, so Storj. You have to understand why Storj is such a good asset. Technically speaking, that's it. I don't know. I mean, like whatever. Storj, dude, like great fundamental. No, it's literally the price action. The asset has broken a supply line that goes all the way back to March 28th. Okay, it broke out of that supply line. It has back tested. It sprung and then back tested the spring of the inflection point from August of last year as support. It's also locally showing a beautiful textbook momentum shifting structure we like to call potential inverse head and shoulders. Some people would argue that it's already broken out because it was a slanted neckline. You're out of it. It's a confirmed slanted inverse head and shoulders to some. You don't really have to think about it too much. Where it's creating all this is literally impeccable. From the lowest low to the highest high, it's reversing at an 88% retrace. This is exactly where new major waves occur to the upside. All right, and we're talking about major waves that can go all the way up to the 786, but commonly assets will retrace between 38% and 61.8% from their respective previous high to the low. All right, it's not even technically hit a 23% retrace yet, but it's very close. So the upside on this asset, even if it's just gonna make a mild common 38% retrace, you still have 56% upside. If it makes a 50% retrace, which makes more sense because you can look left and see local price action, candle highs and reversals right there from May, early May, you have 92% upside on Storj. This is why this asset is so good. There's so much upside on so many of these cryptos. They're doing things, chat. This is doing something that many other assets couldn't do. It's doing what Maker did, it making a higher low, but it's higher low is so important because it's back testing an old resistance as support. It's a form of confirmation to market participants. It's literally incredible, man. It's incredible, dude. That's all we can say. What's up, Brave Sunshine? Thanks for the 50, man. Dang.
Hey Mitch, I don't mind when gold goes down because I buy more physical. When the money printing catches up with us, having items of tangible value is very important. It's not about making money for me, it's insurance. Amazing stream yesterday, thanks Cava please.
Thank you, Ray of Sunshine for the 50. Understandable, dude. Yeah, I mean, sure, having a physical asset, you know, paper gold, just like forget about it, dude. I mean, at this point, it's just, you know, whatever. You pay attention to the critical levels and all that, we can monitor it. It's just pathetic. It's just like, you just, maybe it goes up in value, but there are so many, it's like, it just, you can't be like, oh my God, dude, you know, it's not like I'm switching bearish on gold, but I'm just like, I think there are way better assets to have your money in if you care, like if you want to make money in a more timely fashion, you know what I'm saying? It's just terrible. Yeah, let's we'll look at it. We'll look at Cava. We got to look at 10 cent first for bit C. All right, and it's terrible. Yeah, this is Chinese communists. They're grabbing power. They want more of it, more regulations, and a critical support has been broken on this asset. 10 cent holdings below $61 is bad. Chances are you could see $51 when it's all said and done. All right, that's just your next level of support resistance, man. Okay, it's just not. It's not good. I mean, you know, it's maybe 618 retrace. Look at local support from August of last year. It keeps gapping down. It's very bad. There's no edge at all. There's nothing implying a reversal on the charts. I mean, just Chinese assets with what the communist government's doing. I mean, why? Again, it's almost like same thing as gold. Like, why have your money in it? Because it's so risky. You know, if you want to, like, one could have, there's no financial advice, of course, but if one wanted literally to get exposure to China, it'd probably be in one's best interest to not own individual Chinese assets, but to own a blend of not just Chinese assets, but Indian assets, New Zealand assets, or not really New Zealand, but it just everywhere in the emerging market, right? So you can get exposure to Tencent, a little bit of Tencent, a little bit of Alibaba, just a little bit, but then access to a bunch of other equities or, you know, foreign equities, and it's the EEM, right? So you get exposure to whatever you know, all this crap, but not near as much, right? You're not just owning the Shanghai Composite, okay? So I'm just saying, man, like, you could take a bet on China, dudes, but the bet could turn into tomorrow Xi Jinping wakes up and he decides, I'm gonna ban something, and I don't need any sort of, you know, I don't need any authority from anyone else, right? There doesn't need to be a vote. There are no legislators. It's a dictatorship mafia, dude. That's all it is, the Chinese Communist Party. So, like, why put your money in something that can be changed so fast? American investors clearly, you know, with their money, shown that they don't want anything to do with a lot of this right now. I mean, IQ, Momo, Baidu, Baba, Tencent, all devastated. TAL education, forget about it, man. Anything that's tied to the Chinese Communist Party or their market is trash and has been getting wrecked lately. So again, it's like, sure, go place your bet.
Hey Mitch, can you
But there's so many assets you can place your bet on, dude. What's up, Luis, dude? Yeah, SRM, we'll look at it, okay? We'll look at it. Okay, next one was a great looking asset, an altcoin, a very, very nice altcoin that eventually could see a price of almost $12, Cava, to the US dollar tether. What's there to look at? Up 0.8% on the day, has breached June 1st high, is gonna be going to 691 eventually, and then 746, and if it breaks, see ya. We got a bearish crab pattern. The pattern completion zone is the 1.618 right there, and that is again 1195. Very strong. We talked about the idea that a 786, all right, a bearish Gartley pattern is real, but you can't, and it pretty much has reacted there, but you can't be that concerned about the bearish Gartley because we understand the market conditions are extremely bullish, right? We know the macro is potentially right now switching to bullish again. That's what happens on breakouts. Now we need a little more data, but we know the macro could be going bullish again. We know this asset long term, all it's ever done in its history is made higher lows, higher highs. And locally, it has outperformed almost everything during the correction. It made a low May 17th, then made a higher low June 22nd when Bitcoin was making a lower low than its previous low from May 20th. And then when Bitcoin made its lowest low since the beginning of the year, January 1st, Cava once again makes a higher low. And on that higher low, it shows hidden bullish divergence on both oscillators and the daily time scale. Extremely bullish behavior. So a bearish pattern and a bullish trend oftentimes fails, gets violated, and if it, say it did play out, it would oftentimes underperform. So say it does react there and reverses there. It sells off, makes a higher low, stays above the 200 moving average, then runs again, and then eventually busted Gartleys can turn into bearish crab patterns. All right, that is your Cava ray of sunshine. Thank you, dude. 1195-ish, 1190, okay? We cool? Dead chat. Am I still live? I'm still live. Thanks for almost 1,000 people tuned in. We're just looking at many assets. I think that was the last request though so far. Oh wait, no, we have SRM. Yep. Whoa, what just happened? Multiple super chats. So far.
Happy
Oh,
Friday,
Charizard, so
Mr.
good.
Page. Can we look at ALCX? Love you gesture, peace sign, rock on gesture, clapping, clapping.
Thank you, Charizard. Yeah.
Happy Friday, bro. Let's take a look at my baby Solana. Price targets?
Solana, fine. We'll do that first. Look, Charizard, don't get mad, dude. Your TTS showed up first somehow, but like he actually technically, y'all did it in the same 3-second period, but it showed up first on his. So let's look at Solana first, and then we'll go to ALCX. Don't be mad, dude. It's all good. Pretty good, man. I mean, Sol, I haven't looked in a while, but this asset, you know, it ended up making a higher low, kind of. I mean, it did make a lower low on the candle close. So just very similar to many other assets where they make one bottom, a second, a third, you know. I love how it bounced off the 200-day moving average.
Your analysis of China coins is really well made. I am worried about my Neo and Dios holdings. Should I sell these too? Thanks.
Not sure if it translates as much in crypto, you know, because like they're doing, you know, EOS looks great. It just broke above a critical resistance point, or is attempting to today, and could run up another 25 to 30%. So I don't know, man, if it's translating the same, because they're performing fine. You know, they're okay. So, but again, it's like if they're performing fine and look like almost everything else, you could, I guess, you are lowering your risk by not being exposed to China at all, right? Go take a look at ICX, dude. That's South Korean. One could put their money in ICX, dude. And ICX is at the launch pad right now. It's done. Everything but the impulse candle up. That's all on ICX. So anyway, you just have like a triple bottom, but really, you know, it's the harmonic, right? It's a bullish alternate bat pattern. It caught a reaction low, and then it caught a confirmation low, and has broken that $38 July 7th high, and is just approaching the top part of the harmonic, but eventually could see 4861. All right, 4861. Just kind of like this range, like a big range between $21 and $48. I mean, I think that's your target eventually. All right, if it closes right now at this current price, it'll be the highest daily candle close since June 16th. Very good, man. Highest high of the rally so far since it bottomed out July 20th. That's your Solana, dude. Looks strong. Very strong uptrend, and held on to a zone and is making those local higher lows. It's fine. I think it's got upside like many other altcoins. It's not overbought on the daily. Currently in bullish control zone, 67.78. Looks great there. Positive momentum's at its highest level since June 9th. It looks good. I mean, everything's looking good on this one. Okay, that was for Solana Fong. Thank you, dude. Charizard. Let's look at it. Wait, no, sorry, I have to look at this one. My bad, dude. I'm losing my place here. Okay, so this is SRM to the US dollar. Tether, one low, confirmation low, right? It double bottomed. It has confirmed the double bottom. It broke out 390, you know, what, like 4 or 5 days ago. It's above a critical 358, 360 area from history. It's important, dude. And you're gonna have to deal with a local high eventually at 549. That'd probably be the next area where I'd run to. It's just look right now, just testing this high back from February 11th, but it looks almost like every other asset out there that's not that special, right? It's like, okay, like this is like most cryptos look like this. They're just, you know, run-of-the-mill S-coins that are making double bottoms, and their lowest low of the entire correction was the previous discernible swing low. Okay, great, dude. Cool. So looks like everything else, and you're gonna test probably 550 if it keeps running. That'll be just the high from May 26th and June 5th, and if it ever broke that, you'd be looking for $7, which is February 23rd's high. Okay, that's it on SRM. Yeah, man, I'm sure you can look at this like, hey, dude, it broke some sort of supply line right there. Look, kind of what we did on Bitcoin. Different, but the same. Look, it's just 1, 2, 3 touches right there. Bump and run occurring, possibly on SRM, at least a smaller bump and run. And yep, could we at least run to go test the top of it, okay? That's it. All right, yep, SRM's fine-ish. It's below the 200 day moving average, man. Nothing special. All right, next one. This one's on Gemini. It's just, I don't know, man. There's not much data on it. It looks like everything else kind of probably, right? I mean, you know, 277 was really important. You got back above it, and now you've run to, you know, July 7th high, and now you're sitting at $4.20.
Is that a joint?
Wait, sorry, $420.14. Sorry. There's just very little data on Alcx, and you're thinking if it can stay above 416, which is that high from July 7th, if it can stay above it, 494, and if it ever broke 494, you just, all you can do is use fib extensions here, high to low, and you're looking at, if it broke all-time highs on this chart, 567, 1272 fib extension, $604 the 1414, and the 1.618 is $659. Those are your targets up there if it ever broke 494. Okay, that's it. Very cool. Charizard, but it's like a low, the lower low. That's the most recent discernible event on this chart on the daily. It's the lowest low ever. Hey, really, gold hasn't increased in price in the past decade. It's gone up and down. But yeah, stable coin when it all averages out, sure. Bitcoin's done a whole bunch of literally nothing in the past 1 hour, 17 minutes I've been live chat. Nothing. It's just sitting sideways. We got about, we have literally 37 minutes until your daily candle close. And that's an important one, man. It's a very important candle close on Bitcoin. It would be the highest daily candle close Bitcoin's seen since May 18th. But it would be the first, you know, it'd be like huge because it's going to be above the breakout from January 8th, man. January, yep. What's up, Green Third Eye? How you doing, man?
For fun and education purposes, achieved on the 15 minutes, over the last 2 days on Coinbase. Number go up.
For fun, probably not education, but we'll look at it. We'll look, dude. For fun, dude. Yeah, this number go up, yeah. You see 5-minute chart? No, 15-minute chart, thank God. Okay, here you go, dude. Yep, number go up on ACH. Here's your joke analysis. It's literally a joke. It's not even anything, dude. It's just like, I don't even know. You can't even use curve lines, but it's like whatever. Dude. So it's attempting a rally on the 15-minute, dude. Oh my God. One time, a second time. It's a double top, dude. It's the first double top it's ever seen. So yeah, pullback could finally be coming, and for at least it could be doomed for the next hour or two. Oh no, it could be devastated for 15 minutes. Kappa. So there you go, Green Third Eye. There's not really any education that we could do on this. Bearish divergence on the double top, right? If we were looking at it, this was the 4 hour or the daily, this would be impending price action, reversal to the downside. It probably still means that, but it's going to sell off, and who knows, it could just make a higher low and go again. So it's just, the time scale is so insignificant here that you can't really hold much weight on anything, including divergence or patterns or double top. It's just, yeah, nah. Jake, why fake news, dude? When am I hanging the jerseys on the wall? So I got my contractor. They're finishing up my other property downstairs. It's almost done, dude. Go check. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see the property that I acquired. I thought I was going to live there. I started doing a bunch of renovations, and then the penthouse became for sale, and then I just bought the penthouse. And I own the property, and I'm going to rent it out. So it's like I just like... It's getting cleaned now. It's like first time ever been able to see this beautiful. I'm just like, wow, man.
Plus viewers, please take a look at DeFi Perp. I believe DeFi season is almost upon us. Please confirm for the babies.
What's up, Fong, dude? Boy, DeFi Perp. Sure, dude. What's up, Henry?
Chainlink, can you take a look at Near Protocol? Way below 200, but moving a bit.
We'll do it, dude. Thank you. All right, let's see. Sorry, Green Third Eye. Not much I can really do on 15-minute, dude. Because I want people to like take action on it. What crazy chart though. It's up 135% right now on the day. Crazy, dude. All right, next one was that one for Fong. Going in order here, okay? Order of how it got listed in on Stream Elements. Yeah, dude, this thing is already broken out, dude. It already broke out the high from 8,500 from July 6th, 7th, or whatever. Yeah, man, it was perfect. Remember this time? It created a harmonic, created an ascending triangle. It finally broke out and hit that. What almost is like literally off by a couple dollars. The measured move and then reversed. And yeah, one bottom, a second bottom. Looks just like Ethereum. I mean, almost identical to Ethereum, just underperforming Ethereum a little bit, just a little bit. This is why I own some YFI, because I'm participating in that whole DeFi thing. Yeah, there's many assets to participate in, but you can see the breakout's already occurred. It's already occurred, man. I mean, a major double bottom, confirmed double bottom. It's real. You can't take it away, and it could fail, but now it is confirmed. And all we do is just, if we want a measured move of this confirmed double bottom breakout, the target 11,692, which is that high that goes back to February 12th. I've already had this plotted. Wow, just you know, resistance over there the first time. So that's probably where it could be headed. It reversed around a 78% retrace from that low to high. So deep retrace, double bottom, and there could be upside. There could be a lot of upside. I would say definitely this needs to be regarded 11,158, May 26th and June 3rd highs. That's there. So that's got it. I'm plotting that so you can see it locally. But there you have it. Fong, man. I mean, you've already broken out, so it's already on the way. Okay. Let's see here. Next one was from Henry. I have memory of this place, but it's just, it's like all the, most other whatevers, you know, not a big deal. Like, okay, it's testing resistance.
Bob Walt super chatted $55,
Let's go, Bob.
which are one of the greatest on YouTube. Here's a little something from what I've made from the Discord calls. Thanks again. Glad to watch a live stream. Thanks.
Thank you, Bob Waltz, man, for the $55, and thanks for just the feedback, you know, that I'm helping you and I'm, you know, being a positive influence in your life. That's really important to me, fulfillment and stuff, right? So thanks, man. Just keep investing in yourself. You can always make more money, right? You can always learn more, and you can become rich, not just in money, but in knowledge. Thank you, dude. So I think Near is just floating on up, testing. It's like just a low point from May 30th. It's really not even a big deal. Maybe this was on the daily. I had these coins like that. Yeah, it's like your daily candle high close from January 18th of this year, the beginning of the year. If you break that, then you're going up to test the top, which is like 276. And then after that, you break that, then you'll probably go to 353, right? That Ethereum's like breaking that right now, that level. Bitcoin's broken it today too. These assets are so vastly underperforming, right? They're not even close to those same highs that are being breached today. Or I think Ethereum already breached its own respective May and June highs. So yeah, you're just testing a resistance. You just made your lowest low of the entire correction. And it's all about the ifs now. Can this breach 250? If there's enough demand, then it would run to 276. 276 breaks 353. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, almost straight up again, lag of demand, and then dump. So that's it, man. You break 276, boom, 353 on Near. All right. It lost most of its value, but no, I mean, actually, it's not even an 88%. It's probably like a 786, right? Yeah, it actually went in between the 786, 886. Deep value perceived areas. It's above 188, that high from October, so it's okay. Okay. Didn't even make an 886. There you go, man. Henry, thanks for the 20, dude. And Bob just being nice, man. Thank you, dude. Here it is, chat. Once again, Bitcoin on the daily, extremely significant developments occurring. Not just a horizontal line resistance being broken from January 8th. It's been a steel wall ever since. You failed May 26th. You failed June 16th. You even failed July 30th, 31st. But now, success. 28 minutes till a daily candle close confirmation breakout. And then hopefully maybe this weekend we can back test what was once a resistance as support for the first time in literal history. How amazing would that be? After what a sign of strength, chat. Partial decline. Pretty much confirmed now. And you know, you think Bitcoin will test the 200-day moving average that's sitting around $44,800. You want to get back above that, you have to get back above that if you want this bullish trend to resume. It's just natural part of it, dude. Okay? Very strong, less than 30 minutes till your close. RSI looking great. 68 bullish control zone. Can you not hear the music? Is it really that quiet? So quiet you had to tip me to tell me?
Jams. What happened?
I don't know. I mean, can someone tell me that they can hear or not hear the music? I don't know. Or Kanji can hear it, dude.
Can you please check Velo/USDT?
It's very quiet today. Yeah, it happens, dude.
Seems to
It's not
do
the worst
its
thing
own
in the
thing
world.
past 2 months. Consolidation. Bounced hard after dipping below 30 cents. Eyeing $0.80 plus target.
What's up, Andrew? Yeah, dude, we'll look at it for sure, man. Velo. I turned it up just a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it'll help. Can you hear me now? Good. Actually, I've actually been here before. Wow, that's insane. It's crazy, dude. Like, this is terrible. Not done anything. It's done terrible, man. It's like below inflection points. Man, we're gonna have tested that 200-day moving average like a steel wall and just dumped. And now it's at, I guess, a local low manufactured because this was never in existence until May. So this is a really nice reaction the asset's seeing at this level. Yeah, man, if you want to talk about just not context here, but if we're talking about critical ice line supports, you're seeing a really strong bullish engulfing candle at a level of support, and there's nothing below it, dude. There's nothing below it on Velo. Now you have the scam wick low, then that's a long way down. So that would probably be your next support if it did break, but it didn't break. It actually is reacting very well here. So let's see what happens. If this holds and if you get follow through price action, you could run all the way back up to 45 cents again on Velo. If like this is confirmed in 26 minutes and follow through occurs throughout the next couple weeks, few weeks, you can go 40% in value and just test that high. It's right there. It's really that high right there. So sure, bottom of a range, but it's you know, clearly a pretty trash chart, way better assets. But yeah, again, it's up almost 14% today, so it's it could sell off, you know, lose 10% of its value tomorrow and still be a valid engulfing candle before it rallies again. So it's okay. It's okay, dude. You understand? Are we cool, Andrew? All right, could be lower risk areas. I mean, just without context. So you notice how people have been tipping me 20, right, for requests. It's just like there's a minimum on request. It's like a $20 minimum on request. So.
Your opinion on XVG Verge. Thanks a lot. Verge to the moon.
So weird. It's so hard for me to ever know if it's too loud or too quiet, because like my decibel levels are saying it's way too loud right now, like crazy. Awesome, Andrew. Thanks again, man. And thank you, Christopher, dude. Just, there are rules, so. Ethereum doesn't mean it's so close now, man, on Ethereum. So close on Ethereum. 28.93, that candle high close from May 26th, the wick high close from June 3rd. That is what is being tested right now and has not confirmed a break. above it. But it's so close, and there's 24 minutes left, that it certainly easily could close above it. So that's like kind of like, help me out here, chat. Let's try to stick around for a very significant daily candle close, less than 24 minutes upon us. Okay, very good. We're doing things, chat. We're literally doing things. And it's quite exciting, man. A whole summer of just up and down, and now up. A breakout, multiple breakouts on the same asset, which is Bitcoin. Total, not yet broken out, right? Total, man, if it ever breaks 1.78 trillion, you better look out. That means Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to insanely high levels. I mean, I'm talking, if total's breaking 1.78 trillion and it gets to 2.21 trillion, we're talking like Bitcoin's back at 58K, Ethereum could be at $5,000, dude. So you really want to see this chart you're staring at right now on your screen. You want a breach, but it's testing it again, right? Very nice to see it testing.
Noise!
Hi Mitch, can we be cut, etc.?
What's up, Chloe? Thanks for the 20. Yeah. Ethereum Classic looks pretty good. I like Ethereum Classic. Technically, of course. Anytime I say I like it, it's always on the technicals. Anything to me above $50 is bullish. Anything above $50 to me is 62, 69 eventually. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Why not? Straight up again, probably straight up again, okay? 62, 69, be your first target here on ETC, and then $80 after that. That's it. I wish there was more to talk about, because this is what I do every day. I analyze these, I scan these, I look at them, and you know, I hate that it's so quick, you know, because it's already charted. We've already identified the critical levels, the double bottom, the higher low double bottom, which is I think a very good thing that many assets in this space are not doing. They're not making higher lows, but ETC is one of them, Maker's one of them. There are a few others, Cava, right? So if you're above 50, the upside for where it is right now is still 18%. Now it's not as insane as some other ones, but it's ETC. It was in a different world. It got to a high of 179, man. It was doing crazy things at one point. Crazier than everything else. It was a highlight. It was like the one for like a week, okay, where it was the only thing talked about in crypto. So yep, above 50, 20% upside, but it could go much higher than that. You break 62, dude, it's just gone again, right? Upside, if it breaks 62 from where it is now, we're talking 52% upside. Wow. Let's just say 51%, because of how many times Ethereum Classic has been 51% attacked. Correct. Okay. 20 minutes, chat. 20 minutes. It is Friday. Hopefully you had a good week. Maybe you got some plans this weekend to recharge the batteries. Or just to, you know, blow off some steam. Spend some time with friends and family. Maybe take your eyes off the charts. But unfortunately, sometimes with crypto, 24/7 market, open on the weekends, it can take away from our family and friend time, because it does things. And it would be interesting to see if we do things this weekend on a breakout. It will be a confirmed breakout on a daily time scale in less than 20 minutes, chat. Very, very good. You too, Dalton, man. What's up, Elliot? Bandman, Dan. What's up, Cosmos? And they Bob Waltz again, dude. You're gonna go fishing with the kids? Catch me a largemouth bass. Connect. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's hard. Again, dude, it's like You had all summer to have your eyes off the charts during the weekend, right? There were multiple weekends that I remember specifically saying, stop looking at Bitcoin, go enjoy your weekend, because it wasn't doing anything. It was selling off and it was range bound, right? But now, this weekend, it is out. It has broken out and there's very little resistance above you, undeniably. So this might not be the best weekend yet to just say, forget about it, dude. What's up, Doobie dude? Anthony is camping. Yeah, y'all enjoy that, man. I mean, you're doing it with your kids, so it's like, yeah, definitely want to enjoy that because it'll be gone before you know it. Kids will be growing up, they'll be going to college, and then they'll be respecting the TA, right? Because you taught them to. We got less than a month till college football's back. I'm excited about that. Cannot wait. A bare moon on the 8th? Mr. Meow, you talking about a full moon on the 8th? We talking about 2 days? It's beautiful, dude. $42,800 on the corn. A breakout. Maybe this weekend we go up and we test the 200 moving average. Again, $44,800. Very possible. Very possible. Travis, sure, dude. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it should ever go beyond 8 teams. It doesn't make any sense. There hasn't even been really enough. There hasn't been anything controversial for even 4 teams yet. We're like, oh, one's left out, and oh no, it's such a tragedy. There hasn't been one of those yet, okay? So there isn't really much of an argument to expand it beyond 4, but I'd be okay with 8 teams, because in my opinion, what would be great before now the implosion of Big 12, before all this, you have 5 the Power 5 champions and then 3 Cinderellas. It's so easy and perfect, man. 8 teams. Wow. Replace pointless bowl games with more playoffs. Conrad, were they not always pointless? I mean, before you only had 2 teams that went to the title, and that was only in 1998. Before that, they just crowned champions, right? So, I mean, your argument isn't really there. Those bowl games, a lot of history, tradition, and you get to play a team, an exotic team that you never played, maybe in ever, you know? I don't think it's pointless, and it's great for players to.
Once broken on BTC leads major markup. Just fun thoughts.
So, Meister John, thanks for the 20. 377 simple moving average. On the 3, dude, what? I don't understand what any of that, what you mean, like, no one looks at it like that. No one does a 377 moving average. I mean, like, I've heard of, like, what? No institutions doing that. No, like, big hedge funds paying attention to a 377 simple moving average on the 3-hour chart, right? That's just not a thing I haven't heard. So, and I don't even know what asset you're talking about. Meister John, can you type a little bit more about what you want? I mean, that's very, very interesting request, dude. You said Bitcoin? Oh, he did say Bitcoin. Sorry, dude. Yeah, whatever. So once broken on, I don't know. Let's see here. 200 moving average. So 3-hour chart. The 3-hour chart, and then he wants a 377 simple moving average. 300 simple moving average broken July 25th. Yeah, when you break it, last time you broke it bullishly, October 9th, you went to moon. Oh, yeah, okay. You back tested it January 28th. You back tested it March 26th. You've been below it the whole time. Now you're above it. So, but that's the same thing with the 200 moving average, right? And it's the exact same thing. No change. 377. 200. Same thing. It's almost like identical. It's like they barely change, right? Same thing. There were even more touches here. Look at that, 1 time, 2 times. It fell below it, you know. Times, it's the 3 hour, I don't know. Okay, the 4 hour. 4 hours, beautiful, right? The 4 hour and the 200 simple moving average. What a great tandem, man. You broke it. Look, you back tested it December 9th. That's support. You fell below it briefly. Back tested it March 1st. Back tested it March 26th. You back tested it April 7th, right? And then it became resistance, 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 and now you're above it. Meister John. There you go, dude. Let's go, dude. Of course, GRT had a harmonic. We got 13 minutes, chat, till your daily close. So we're just hanging out for that. I want to double duplicating lines here. We're good, whatever. What a breakout, dude. Very significant, man. Not many days I get to be here saying this to you. You understand that? It's like, we've been waiting for this all summer, chat. Something like this all effing summer. I got you, Meister, man. Thanks again for the contribution. How bad is Bama gonna beat Miami? Oh, well, Vegas thinks 18.5 points. Might take it straight up. I already bought tickets to the game. I'll be going to it. Oh, we already looked at Vechain on the stream. Mud Dog, thanks dude. Here it is, and you got Ethereum testing its own levels, right? The levels where all those altcoins are so far away from these levels. Ethereum's testing it right now for a breakout. It was so close. You got 11 minutes, 27 seconds. There's still so much time left for Ethereum to catch a rally to break out. It's that's how close it is. It's beautiful. So let's see what happens, man. 11 minutes. Chat. And be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. My God, man. I mean, we got almost 14,000 members strong in the Discord, so I just don't know why you wouldn't join it, dude. Here's the link to the Discord too. Here, join the Discord, man. You get notified when I go live. You're connected to our entire community, man. It's like where you have post announcements and things that are important for you to know. Just join it, dude. Certainly can't hurt. So Codester and HVT Pilot, LA Terry Feet, Echo, what's up? Thanks for joining the Discord, dude. What the heck? We already looked at OMG. OMG looks great. Looks really good. $28.89, wow. No, it was 29. The high was 29.13. 68. Okay. Oh, that was the high. Okay. So I mean, I guess we can have like that. The candle close is really important though too. So. Yeah, I think we looked at like VRA like yesterday. What's up, Mikey and Dustin and Lifestyle and Pierre and Tarash? What's up? Thanks for joining the Discord, man. Less than 10 minutes. We're running out the clock now, chat, okay? What's up, Boys and G? Shout out to him for getting married. Congrats. You know, they say a man is not complete until he gets married. Then he's finished. Snooky TA, kind of. I must have been really drunk or something when we did it, but you know. Can always count on General Spaz to come in to really help us understand what jokes are. It's the end, Michael Fisher. Dude, I'm literally kidding. It's a joke, man. Like, what? This is marriage advice, Kappa. It's like not even advice. It's literally a joke. I don't know. We're just hanging out, man. Again, we got 7:40 to go. And you want to be, I don't know. I mean, isn't it fun to the community that you're here through the crappy times with? We all get to celebrate in 7 minutes. A confirmed breakout, man. It's huge, dude. I don't do price predictions, man. But if the trend's resuming, man, I mean, we're talking all-time highs and beyond, fib extensions. Oh, man. Bitcoin's still looking like fine going into the close. It's pretty nice. At 4 hours, just like a big old indecision candle. Get some freaking nice price action this weekend. It's very possible anyway. The good old Vegeta meme might be dead, dudes. It's over 9,000. Yeah, dude, that's certainly dead for a long time, if not ever, dude. I mean, even people that were calling for 10K. Last time I checked, 10K is above 9K. So even then, Vegeta meme wouldn't make sense, right? It's over 9,000. Oh my god. We got the chat. 5 minutes and 30 seconds till kind of history is being made. There's some just really significant breakout is occurring on your favorite asset that you're obsessed with. Thanks for the 1.9 basic attention tokens. Whoever just tipped me on through Brave Browser. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks. $1.7 trillion total market cap. Still less market cap than Apple combined. Good song. Sounds good anyway.
This record is a message to young people.
4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Is that a joint?
They stream again one day now, for sure.
Young people.
Power close, 3 minutes. I mean, you know what Bitcoin can do in 3 minutes. It can do stuff. It could switch to green. It's been red all for 4 hours, right? So 3 minutes to go until a close. So, but in the end, it doesn't really matter because the daily is about to close at its highest level since May 18th. And it's a confirmed breakout, dude. Not just horizontal, but down sloping. Crazy, dude. Very good.
People under the age of 25.
I don't have to share the bat, Michael. No.
To people under the age of 40.
What's up, Christopher B, man?
Thank you, Mitch. You're a lifesaver.
Thank you for saying that. I'll tell you one thing, dude, and I'll continue saving your life in certain ways. You definitely typed the wrong you're. You're a lifesaver. It's you are a lifesaver, right? So Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. You are a lifesaver, chat.
This record is a message
Just saying, man. I'm just
to young people.
continuously trying to save your life in just different ways, man, okay?
Hype Canes. I was here.
Nick H, thanks for the 1101. He was here, chat. Yes, he was. And we do have the local needs. Oh my god. Breaker. What a day, man. If you want to look at the 4 hour, what I've been looking at on my other screen, it's just like this. It's like strong, like just indecision, nothing. Like sellers tried and failed, and that's it. The bulls have not yet really tried to push it up again. Song Siren next month. If you're a glory hunter, man, well, there could be glory upon us, man, on the asset that could be, well, we know it's a revolutionary invention. And all it's done historically since its inception, higher highs, higher lows, no matter how high the bubble gets and it pops, it always ends up leveling out at a much higher low than the previous low before it. And that's substantial, man. Sorry, dude, I think that was probably way too loud. I turned it up for a minute, you know, when we're just killing some time.
This record is a message.
Win hate song, win all-time highs. That's it, dude. Grow the beard back out? No, man, you had me for 3 years of beards, or at least 2.5 years of beards. So, I mean, there it is, chat. Confirmed.
Is that a joint?
Confirmed breakout. Confirmed breakout, chat, on Bitcoin, not Ethereum. Confirmed breakout on Bitcoin, man. Up in the chat. Found the chat, okay? Found the chat, okay? Found the chat, okay? It is confirmed. With a candle close. So now that's a form. That's not your strongest form. A stronger form of confirmation would be today the asset eventually goes and back tests what was once a resistance January 8th as a support, just so market participants can gain confirmation and understand the validity of the resistance, right, is now support. Huge deal. And it could be the supply line gets back, the old supply line gets back tested as what? A demand line. And that price would take you all the way down to 41,400. It'd be about 400 points, all right? From where it is now. And it wouldn't be weird at all. So be proud, chat. Don't get cocky. Don't expect things, but something that has to happen for at least 58K to get tested again just happened. Okay, so that's it, man. What a stream, Friday, you know, go enjoy your weekend. Just have your alerts set up, you know. You can enjoy the weekend and not have to worry about crypto, but just set up your beeps before you go. We change it up in the stream. People want to groovy, right? Or people want to like chill. So we'll end it with a chill song.
Grateful Dead outro.
Is that a joint?
So, dude, Yellowhammer. I mean, I wasn't planning on that, but I guess I can try. Oh, why not, dude? There you go, dude. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Bitcoin. There's a lot of upside above these levels. Understand that, okay? So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
I have some evidence Man Bear Pig could be in this area.
Price gonna dip.
I don't know, sir.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.